Hey everyone, you know, one of the most important things that a missionary can do when they go overseas is to train and equip local leaders, raise up pastors and leaders from among the indigenous peoples and train them to run the ministry effectively. You know, about a year and a half ago when the Lord laid on my heart that He wanted me to kind of do this Determinetruth thing, I thought, I don't want to do that because I'm going to have to ask people for money, and I just don't want to do that. And I was talking with a good friend of mine, and he said, Rob, he said, if you're doing something for the sake of the kingdom, then give people the opportunity to support that work, to join with you to do the work that you're doing. So that's what I'm here doing. We are training and raising up local pastors. I meet 5 times a week or more with pastors in India. They speak different languages in different parts of the country, so it's all translated into the local areas. So I meet with 5 different groups or more. I'm working with a pastor now in Africa to maybe start groups in Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, Kenya. I didn't expect the Lord to have me doing this, but that's what's going on right now. And we are training these local leaders. Now, most of these pastors are poor. They are going off into indigenous peoples and local tribes and unreached people groups, and then they're coming back, but they have no training or little training. So they come to our Zoom meetings just for a time of refreshment, for a time of encouragement. I pray over them and support them, but then we talk the scriptures and we open the Bible and we teach them and train them and equip them. So I want to encourage you to support what we're doing because I think what we're doing is really making a difference. So Danny and I will be going to India in February. We're going to meet with 250, maybe as many as 500 pastors, and just encouraging them and supporting them and training them and equipping them and sending them out to do the work of the kingdom. And I think this is one of the best things that we can be doing. Now, what about my work here in the United States? Well, some of you know that I've been convinced over the last number of years. I've been in pastoral ministry for 33 years, in academic ministry for 33 years. And I'm becoming more and more convinced that the church in the United States needs prophetic voices to call them to stand up, to wake up, to rise up. I think we've gone astray. Well, when I was pastoring or teaching at a school, it was always one of those, hey, you know, is what I'm saying going to get me in trouble? Or what's my congregation going to say? And what's the dean of the seminary going to say? Am I going to lose my job? And so now with Determinetruth, I don't have that hanging over me. I mean, okay, I still have to go, you know, what are my supporters going to say? Are they going to like not support me anymore? And I made a deal with the Lord when I started this, that I wouldn't let that affect my voice. That I would be a prophetic voice. Now, by the way, I don't want to be a prophetic voice. I don't like being a prophetic voice. I'd rather say, Lord, send me to Nineveh. Don't send me to the church. But the Lord's called me to do that. And so on my blog, my podcast, other things that are going on, I'm meeting with other pastors here in the United States as well. We have a lot of things going on, and I just want to encourage you to support the work of our ministry. The email below has a lot of information in it. It has some links on how you can support what we're doing. We have some pastors from other parts of India that are going to have to travel to visit with us. It costs about $50 per person for them to travel up and back to come to our pastoral training in February. If you can support what we're doing, and we'll get that money to them also, we want to encourage you to do that. So thanks everyone. Keep in touch. I hope you have a great holiday season.